as the road team for today, and nothing. It definitely did, David. He won titles when he played for the Lakers. Now he'll try to bring that winning mindset back to L.A.
Ready to go?
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, at small forward and power forward, it's George and Patterson. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair, and it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Here's Robertson, down to 5 on the shot clock. And when you're scouting a player like LeBron James, Chris, how do you defend? What's the plan?
Wow, you got to stay in front of him and try to force him to take bad shots. Tell the trainer to get the ice bath ready. Make sure you got some extra tape. And all this is easier said than done.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Patterson. Hits the three-point bomb.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
Here's George. Missile on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw this game.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's LeBron. Misses the jumper.
The defense is doing just enough to bother him on the jump.
And George kicks to Robertson. Outside Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Now here's Ball. He dishes it to James. McGee is screen on George. The shot's good from McGee.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make him earn those points at the strike.
And Robertson kicks to Adams. Outside Westbrook. And Robertson has it in the corner. Patterson, the screen. 4 on the clock. Robertson can't hit.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready for it.
LeBron kicks to Ball. Over Westbrook. Ball, no good.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Here's James. Paul George making his last shot. Passes it to Kuzma. Now Ball. Another shot, and he lays it up and in.
He just exploited the size mismatch, and he's getting easy looks tonight.
Here's Robertson. Screen by Adams. Here's Robertson. Stolen. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Oklahoma City leading by 3. The baseline J. That's short off the rim. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. James outside. The feed now to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Ball. He's covered by Westbrook, and Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
Here's Robertson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's James. Pass the ball. McGee is screen on Westbrook to the paint. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop. Still should have went for something better than that.
Here's Kuzma. Sweet little floater. Kuzma's got his second bucket.
Floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Now, here's Westbrook. The dish to Robertson. Puts it up from 12 and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Robertson. Kicks it to George. Back to Robertson. 6 on the shot clock. Basket counts. And Luke Walton, the Lakers' 6th head coach in the last 6 seasons, counting interims. I think they're going to be patient with him, though, as he rebuilds.
I hope so. I mean, the fact that he's a familiar face, a SoCal native, and a former Laker helps buy patience from the fans. Also, his deal is guaranteed through 2020. They need to give him a chance.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
One shot.
The free throw off from McGee.
And for the Lakers, new leadership in the front office starting midway through last season. For a franchise that had lost some of its luster, the hope is they can return to their winning ways.
Now, here is George. He has 5. Back to Robertson. Inside. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got his first basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Chris, we're not accustomed to seeing top free agents spurn the Lakers, but that's what's been happening the last few years.
Yeah, I mean, there's different reasons. I mean, it's drafting. Some players want to go other places. The fact of the looming shadow of Kobe Bryant there. But we'll see if they can turn things around.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
McGee, the pass to ball. McGee a screen. James outside. And the 3 ball is good. James has got 6 points.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
And I love the confidence and energy Westbrook plays with. Just an excellent scorer once he gets good position inside.
Now, here's Ball. The pass to Kuzma. From the stripe. The shot, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Westbrook kicks to Patterson. Dishes to Adams. Shoots over McGee. Misses off the right iron. Lakers trail by 4. In the corner, it's James. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Westbrook kicks to George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusted.
Here's Kuzma. LeBron up top. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, he has put forth an outstanding effort on offense this quarter. He will need to keep it up if they really want to cut into this lead.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by James. And George kicks to Patterson. Fires from 14. Again, Oklahoma City.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, guys are finishing.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, Chris, the NBA game is a game of superstition. And even if you aren't superstitious, you still get into the habit of a routine. So what was your pregame routine that you had during your career, something that was there every night with you before a game?
Well, about superstitions, Kev, I had one superstition, and it might sound weird, but it was to not have a superstition.
Take a break.
So I'm a guy that can get caught up in routine and things like that. So if I played a great game and I had something to eat, I wouldn't eat the same thing on purpose because I didn't want the superstition to control me. I wanted if for some reason I couldn't have the food, if for some reason I got to the game late, I never wanted that to be in my head. And so my thing was, since early in high school, I tried not to have a superstition. But in saying that, you do have a routine. And my routine as I got older was, before I get to the arena, I'd read the notes of the game and all that good stuff. And I'd just sit in the hot tub with my headphones on. I figured that was the best way to get warm at an older age. And that's really the only thing I can remember relying on before a game. And that was in my older years.
Good story. Good story. Here's Roberson. Feeds to Patterson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Lakers trail by 4. James dishes to Caldwell Pope. Back to James. And they double up James. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Left side, Westbrook goes up on the wing. That one a little long.
He gets some extra attention from the D on that trip, and he throws a shot off.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Westbrook with a wide open look. LeBron grabs the miss.
Even with the miss, that's a jumper he'll keep taking. As long as they keep leaving him open. He caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was timely.
Oklahoma City shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. And Robertson has it in the corner. Patterson, the screen. Back to George. Fires for 3. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate.
Ball no good.
Oh, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide-open 3 like that.
Robertson the pass to Westbrook. Adams outside. In the corner, it's Patterson. Misses the 3.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that when he gets the separation he needs. But I know he would love to have that one back.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Westbrook. He kicks it to Patterson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Lets it go from deep, and it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by George. Westbrook's got 9.
Yeah, awesome watching Westbrook drain the 3 ball there. He just needs to focus on being a little more efficient from downtown.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. From 15 feet away, another miss by Caldwell Pope.
He's still looking to get into a groove this quarter.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Patterson, the screen. Here's Roberson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Oklahoma City shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And he can't get the first one. Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Caldwell Pope. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Nerlens Noel checks in for Patterson. Noel against James. 4 seconds left. That shot off. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen. And power forward Patrick Patterson.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky,
Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
And the kind of guy who his teammates love, because they know he's always going to have their back, always going to work hard, and always going to bring it.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Well, and not only in terms of building the lead, but now the defense has to extend itself. That leads to other opportunities.
So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Grant. Felton is out there with Russell Westbrook. And there's Nerlens Noel, and it's George in at the 3 slot.
Has the NBA ever seen a more dominant athlete than LeBron James? He's the quickest player on the floor at any given time and the strongest, just one of a kind.
Here's Felton, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against the Lakers. And LeBron so strong finishing. He's complained that maybe, Chris, he's not getting the foul calls he deserves.
And he's so powerful. The officials don't always notice kind of the little stuff. I mean, you almost need to tackle him to prevent him from the and one.
That's good from Felton. Well, we don't always get what we want, Chris, but if you were in charge of the dunk contest, which 4 players would you personally pick to make up the field?
Man, it's so tough. Wow. I think I definitely want to go with Levine. He's, the ex-dunk champ.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, Westbrook, I think Paul George would be great in there. Of course, LeBron, Griffin. I don't know. Davis. There's so many high flyers. I just think it's so tough because sometimes the smaller guys have the advantage. Big guys feel like they can't do it because they won't be as exciting. I mean, even our worst dunk contest, I've fallen in love with because you get to see some incredible things. But, yeah, I'd start with them, but so many other players you can pick.
He feeds it to Noel. Grant gets a wide open look. They get the rebound. George. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. For Oklahoma City, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. That free throw good from George.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And George drops them both.
His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with him.
Rondo kicks to Ingram. And it's Rondo in the corner. And it's sent back by George. 4-on-3 break. Here's Westbrook. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out.
The Thunder have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Outside Rondo, and Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. To the wing right side. Rondo kicks to Stevenson. And again, the Lakers no good. The Thunder leading by 8. In the corner, it's Felton. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside Rondo. Ingram dishes to Stevenson. Now here's Ingram. He's tightly guarded. On target from 13 feet. Ingram's got his first points in this one.
And for taller players, the mid-range shot will be there. Ingram well served to knock it down.
Passes it to Noel. Screened by Grant. And Noel kicks to Westbrook. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram. The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Lakers trail by 7. It's Ingram on the wing. He dishes it to Fry. Back to Ingram. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Brandon Ingram doesn't show a lot of emotion on the court. He keeps a pretty even keel.
Yeah, sleepy-eyed, soft-spoken. His face is hard to read. If you ask his coaches, though, he's a sponge, always paying attention and absorbing his surroundings.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Brandon Ingram with the 7'3" wingspan. I mean, guard skills with the reach of a center, that gives him a lot of positional versatility.
And you talk about the versatility of Ingram. What position, Chris, do you think he's best fit for?
Well, you look at a guy like Kevin Durant, who started as shooting guard and is now a combo forward. I mean, that might be a mold for Ingram. He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
Rondo kicks to Stevenson. Outside Rondo. The feed now to Ingram. Launches it. Also Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's George for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Outside Rondo. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Misses from close range. Westbrook kicks to Felton. From deep 3-point range. Westbrook missing again. Lakers trail by 5. Outside Rondo. Down low. Bryant. Comes up empty down low. Oklahoma City's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That's just a lack of communication. 2 guys just not on the same page.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Rondo kicks to Stevenson. Now here's Ingram. He's covered by Grant. Takes the 13-footer. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Ingram.
The length of Ingram enables him to play over the top of his defender.
Westbrook kicks to Grant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Grant's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
No good from Fry.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Now, here's George. He's got 13.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Stevenson against George. Stevenson kicks to Rondo. Lakers passing it around. Back to Fry. 6 to shoot. Ingram wide open. Off target from three-point range. Oklahoma City leading by 6. 14 feet away. Westbrook can't get it to go. Lakers shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Pass to Stevenson. In the corner, it's Ingram. Offensive rebound. Fry passes to Rondo. And here is Ingram. 6 points for him. And it's Stevenson, top of the key. Los Angeles with another miss. Oklahoma City's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. For 3, Westbrook from beyond the arc and then some. Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Now here's Rondo. There's a good screen. And here's Stevenson for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Stevenson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Westbrook from downtown. Rebounded by the Lakers. Fry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stevenson outside. It's hauled in by Paul George.
Look, you can't defend down low much better than that. Refuses to give him an easy path to the bucket.
Back to Grant. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Oh, that's a brutal giveaway. A pass to no man's land.
So both teams making some changes here. Rondo with it. Here's Kuzma. Back to Rondo. The dish to Fry. In the corner, it's Ingram. Kicks to Rondo. Over Felton. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Rondo.
Yeah, how about the speed of Rondo there? Just terrific at getting in the lane and finishing at the rim.
For 3, Westbrook. No good. Shot missing. And the Lakers take it the other way. Pass to Kuzma. Dishes it to Fry. Now Ingram. He's got 6. Stevenson outside. Floats one up. Thunder with the rebound. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The pass to Westbrook for 3. And it's Westbrook again missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
In the corner, it's Ingram. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
The Thunder with the lead. George dishes to Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Nobody near Stevenson. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Patterson, the screen. Westbrook kicks to George. Back to Westbrook. Patterson setting the pick for Westbrook. And here's George for 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Again, yet another shot to build on his impressive first quarter.
Rondo kicks to Ingram. Back to Rondo. Now here's Ingram. He's got 8. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Patrick Patterson. So often there are some players who have one unstoppable move or something that they'll lean on if their team needs a basket. What did you feel your go-to move was when you were playing?
You know, I've said this many times. I just felt like my go-to move was just get a bucket. And so it depended on where I was on the floor. You know, I love the jump hook from the left block looking in, my 15-foot jumper, 17-foot jumper. I felt that if I came off a pick and roll and I caught the ball live, I could drive or I could shoot the jumper, that if you were a big fella, you were at my mercy. And so, you know, those were really my spots on the floor to really try to do damage. So, you know, it's just about the point guard, the team that you're playing with, where shooters are on the floor, in case you get double teamed, and just kind of knowing your game. And so I felt comfortable on many spots on the floor, and depending on what spot on the floor, time and possession, that's where I was going to go and just try to be successful.
I always felt you read well. You reacted well after your read.
Yeah, because, you know, I grew up on teams where coaches, you know, would want me to do the correct play, and just because you can shoot a jump hook, your favorite shot over 2 people, but if you have a wide open, great knockdown shooter in the corner, you're supposed to make that pass. And so that's what I mean about, you know, what's your favorite move. It really depends on where I was, because a lot of times it was to get my shot first, and then if I knew the defense was coming, it was to identify where that next guy was going to be. So if I didn't score, I was going to get the ball to the guy that was. It was an easy way to kind of control the pace and the play from the game from that post position.
Really left alone that time. Caldwell Pope's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Lakers. Outside, George feeds it to Westbrook. Back to George from past the arc, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. Caldwell Pope passes to Ingram, and so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. James checked in for Los Angeles. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Love watching James show off his muscles. No one getting in his way. The D can't stop him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
One shot.
Well, you got to admire LeBron. I mean, he's such a competitive athlete. He's one of the most competitive athletes you'll see in all of sports.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Westbrook. Six on the shot clock. Knocked away. Here's Kuzma, and he dunks it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And the first half comes to a conclusion. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exciting first half indeed. Welcome. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the deep.
That'll do it for now.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Check it out. What you saying, y'all?
And here is Ball. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's LeBron James. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kuzma in at the foursome. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
That's because he's finding his spots. No hesitation. You can sense his confidence.
Adams with the screen on McGee. Shot off the screen. McGee with the block. Adams' shot is good. Lakers leading by 5. On the wing, James. Defended by George. Good on the bucket. 21 points for LeBron.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage improved.
Westbrook dishes to George. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by James. Shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good. Thunder trailing by 7. In the corner, George with it. Ball with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Ball's got 5 points so far.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson. He feeds it to Adams. Screen by Adams. Pass to George. Back to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks to George. The Thunder with another miss.
They haven't gotten their legs back. Just 1 for 4 to start the second half.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Westbrook passes to Adams. Robertson dishes to Westbrook. Outside, George. To end the run, McGee with the block.
Man, you hate this. Getting off to a rocky start in the beginning to this half. Only shooting 20% from the field.
There's a screen. Caldwell Pope kicks to James. LeBron is doubled. Paul George with the steal. He dishes it to Robertson. To the inside. Here's Adams. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, 6 points for him.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Ball with it. He has 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Thunder trailing by 11. George dishes to Westbrook. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got 19 points.
I don't think they were expecting that shot. They didn't really make an effort to get out of it.
McGee in the corner. Shoots over Adams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Lakers have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
2 shots.
That's good from McGee. So he gets them both. And clearly, Billy Donovan wants to talk it over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
Thunder trailing by 10. Left side, Westbrook. Shoots over Ball. And the shot falls short this time.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
James, the pass to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope kicks to McGee. Over Adams. And the Lakers with another miss.
The defense recognizing the situation and getting right in his face once he got close to the bucket.
To the wing right side. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Back to LeBron. The feed to McGee. It's stolen by Adams. On the wing, George. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kuzma passes the ball. Caldwell Pope outside. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. Can't cash in from the high post. Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Roberson. He's got 6. And Patterson kicks to George. That doesn't go either for George.
A frustrating start to this quarter for him.
It's stolen by Adams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. George has got the ball.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Now Ball. He has 5. Caldwell Pope outside. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, that's the shot they're looking for. Clean three-pointer. Just can't get it to go. Well, I just watch KCP out there, and whether it's on the ball or off the ball, he's so active with his feet and his hands. He's so hard to shake. He can hound a perimeter threat all game long.
And with KCP, he'll often draw the premier perimeter threat as his defensive assignment, which he welcomes. More often than not, Chris, he'll find a way to slow him down.
This is ability on both ends on the floor. KCP, his skill set, that's what coaches love about him. He can lock you up on D, but he can also be a challenge for a defender on the other end.
Rondo dishes to James. McGee a screen to the middle. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Outside, Felton. Here's Grant. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Los Angeles leading by 5. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Noel. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And they double up James. Pass to Hart. Lets it go with the 3. Thunder with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Felton the pass to Noel. The dish to Robertson. Here's Hart. Looking for his first basket still in this one. LeBron right side. Back to Rondo. 6 to shoot. Here's Hart. Let's go. And he hits the jump shot. Hart's got his first 2 points.
Look, I don't know how he got that one, though. About as tough of a shot as you can think of.
And it's Grant in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
And a good job taking what the D gives him. He's not going to pass it up with that much space.
Lakers leading by 4. Rondo kicks to LeBron. Back to Rondo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Raymond Felton.
And just enjoy watching Rondo utilize that speed on the drive. Just kind of nice through the defense there and dares you to attack it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball. Exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
And both free throws good from Rondo.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Felton kicks to Adams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Just his first attempt. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Noel.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's James. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
After a fundamentally sound first half, he has been out of control with the ball as a result. He has turned it over a good amount this first half.
Ingram, he's checked in for James. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 15-6 run. Felton kicks to Grant. Pass to Noel. Dishes it to Adams. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
McGee a screen. Here's Ingram. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. Thunder trailing by 7. Robertson dishes to Adams. They set the pick to the wing on the left. 11 feet away, and the jumper is good. Now here's Rondo. 7 points in the game. McGee a screen. Here's Ingram. Kept alive. And Grant sends it back. Here's Robertson. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it to Grant. 13 feet away. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
If you leave him alone, he'll drain that mid-range jumper all day long.
Rondo kicks to Ingram. Felton against Rondo. High arcing shot. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Felton against Rondo. Felton kicks to Robertson. There's Noel. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Noel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And McGee kicks to Rondo. The pass to Ingram. Back to Rondo. Felton with some nice D. Oklahoma City trailing. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Robertson can't hit.
Does well to burrow his way into the post, but loses his touch on the finish.
Outside Rondo. Feeds to McGee. They set the screen. McGee sets the pick for Rondo. Rocket 6. Right wing. High arcing shot. Here's McGee. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup.
The Lakers making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Brewers checked in. Screen by Grant. Felton the pass to Grant. He feeds it to Adams. Shoots over McGee. A putback. Tries yet again. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Noel.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Rondo dishes to Stevenson. Passes to Ingram. McGee is screen on Adams. Here's Ingram. And the Lakers with another miss. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Ingram with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, think about the high ceiling that this kid Ingram has. I mean, with his long arms, I mean, he could reach the rafters.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. He's off on the second. Thunder trailing by 3. Felton kicks to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And here's Stevenson. 6 points for him. Outside Dang. Stevenson right side. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
and some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We've done a great job moving the ball.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Grant is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's Corey Brewer. Then there's Felton. And it's Adams in at the 5.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Rondo kicks to Dang. Over Noel. Dang can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Rondo against Felton to take the lead. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Rondo kicks to Stevenson. Over Brewer. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Felton against Rondo. Felton the pass to Adams. To the middle. Stolen by McGee. Outside Rondo. He kicks to Dang. He dishes it to Ingram. Dang with the screen for Ingram. Back to Dang. Shot clock at 6. Hits the 3-point bomb. Dang's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that 3-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Grant kicks to Adams. To the inside. Here's Noel, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Well, those passes into the paint have to be precise, just like that one.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Rondo dishes to Ingram. Right at the free throw line. Off the iron that time. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the fourth quarter. No one near Felton as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
For the Thunder, Patterson, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Paul George comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Raymond Felton. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Drive by Adams. Bucket is good.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Ball kicks to Ingram. McGee is screen on George. Here's Ingram. Adams, some nice D.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Westbrook passes to George. Corner shot. Again, the Thunder score.
And George just has that extra gear. Well, once he kicks into it, he is nearly impossible to stop.
Now here's Ingram, defended by George. McGee is screen on Westbrook. Ball kicks to McGee. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Westbrook dishes to George. Here's Patterson. They get it back. Here's Adams. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And McGee kicks to Caldwell Pope. Now the feed to Ingram. Stolen by Westbrook. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. That one goes in. Now it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, you have to like seeing Brewer rise up for the mid-range around that mid-range area of the floor. A lethal shooter from there.
McGee is screened. McGee sets the pick for Ball. Pass to Kuzma. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Left side, George. Shoots over Ingram. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. George has got 25 points in the game. The dish to Ball. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Paul George.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Patterson passes to Westbrook. Brewer issues to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Patterson with it. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. James checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Robertson's checked in. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Kuzma. Dishes the ball. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the Lakers with another miss. The Thunder have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. And Adams kicks to George. And there's the pass to Patterson. Clock at 6. Patterson, the screen. Here's George. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. 27 points for him.
Solid pick to create that opening. A soft touch on the jumper.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
And George kicks to Patterson. Feeds to Robertson. Back to Patterson. Shoots the 3. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Caldwell Pope passes the ball. Kicks it to LeBron. He feeds it to Ball. Good, and the assist goes to James.
After not having a 3 in the first half, he got a big boost right there by nailing that triple.
Screen by Adams. Robertson dishes to Adams. Here's Robertson. Westbrook double team. Here's Patterson. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Thunder lead by 4. James against George. LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope, and it's Ball in the corner. No good on the 3. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Robertson gets the bucket.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
He gets it in there.
I tell you what, whether it was Steve Nash, whether it was my boy Jay Will or Mike Bibby, when you're open, LeBron James finds you in no time. Terrific recognition. You love playing with guys like that.
For 3, Westbrook drills the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 22 points.
There isn't any player in the league who's going to pass up that shot. There was nobody near him.
Ball, the pass to LeBron. Over George. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from LeBron.
And sometimes there's no way to guard James. He answers every challenge. An exceptionally talented player.
Screen by Adams. For three, Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Westbrook's got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City. They set the pick. LeBron passes to Kuzma. It's blocked. The shot by George, wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. George against James. And stolen by Patterson. From deep, George. That one, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's Ball. The teardrop falls in.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. On the wing, George. Covered by LeBron. Over James. And that one goes long.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Patterson dishes to George. To the paint, Adams. Adams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Thunder lead by 7.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Oklahoma City shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. To the wing on the left. Here's Roberson. Passes it to George. No good from outside.
But Kev, I'm not sure if it's because he's shooting on the opposite side of the floor this half, but he just can't buy a bucket.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Love the attitude of James. When it's an important moment, he demands the rock and delivers.
George passes to Patterson. They set the pick. Screen by Adams. And Patterson kicks to Adams. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Well, he's extremely accurate here, coming down the stretch, trying to see if he can close this one out.
Here's James. That shot, no good. George with the defensive effort. Puts it up from 12. And it's off the back rim, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
Here's LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. And Roberson pulls it down. And now we've got the intentional foul. Three seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And that's an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 7. 26 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And they've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive. And boy, did he make them pay.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game.
Oh, well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
Here's Roberson. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the